What YouTube channel has the best content to get lost in for hours on end? Captain Disillusion, a CGI/VFX artist, debunks hoax videos while playing a character of a superhero who stands up for truth. Yes. It's amazing how good he is with his editing even in his 6-year-old vids. Science channels PBS and Sci Show Space PBS Space Time. It's okay to be smart. Braincraft Physics Girl Minute Earth Minute Physics Journey to the Microcosmos Real Science Veritasium Up and Atom Atlas Pro General Explanation channels. Wendover Productions Joe Scott Kirst Jessert, in a nutshell. Cheddar Cold Fusion Technology Connections Real Engineering CGP Grey Half as Interesting Other Tasting History, Cooking Historic Recipes Geography Now, The Countries of the World How to Make Everything, How to Make Things from Scratch, like Glass or a Suit Crash Course, Computer Science, How Computers Work from How a Transistor Works Each Step of the Way Up. Company Man, The History of Individual Companies. Vsauce, Answering Weird Philosophical or Scientific Questions. Viet, Odd Math Ideas. Stand-up Maths, Math related to the real world. Mark Robber, Cries in BG. Mark has his channel so optimized I'm not sure you're allowed to use YouTube without watching something from him. Grace Still Plays. Man is hilarious. If you like Grace Still Plays, Modest Pelican Gaming will be right up your street. Let's Game It Out is also similar to Red Letter Media. I love Red Letter Media. Every now and then I rebang a review or best of the worst. A good way to waste away a good 12 to 36 hours. Down the Rabbit Hole is an amazing series of videos about a wide variety of obscure topics. They all end up fascinating me. The Final Fantasy house is a wild ride for sure. Baumgartner Restoration. https://www.youtube.com/channel/yusufz6zcbf9s. I have lost count of how many hours I have spent just watching Julian restore old paintings. It is so incredibly satisfyingly to watch a damaged art piece slowly coming together. The comments tend to be hilarious too. Tearzu, Tom Scott. I'm surprised this wasn't the top. The guy has videos on such a wide range of topics. A close second is CGP Grey. Edit, corrected to CGP Grey. Thanks you/shy.man. CGP Grey. Summoning Salt. I love that channel. I excitedly await the next video. Let me know. Let me know is great. Defunctland https://www.youtube.com/c/defunctland. As someone who grew up with the Muppets at their peak, his Jim Henson series had me crying like a baby by the end. How lost do you want to get? Critical Role has enough content to last non-bingers years at this point. I've been watching for around 18 months and just recently finished the first campaign and started campaign 2, there's just so much content. I binged the Crash Course History channel for a while there, great breakdown of the human past. Except for the Mongols, we're the exception. What's this in the secret compartment? Stan, it's the Crash Course fandom. Ask a Mortician. Love her to pieces. Her whole outlook on life and death is so refreshing and positive. Excerpt 1a. I loved his Sleep is Just Death Being Shy https://u2.b/mu780ub7me video, so I highly recommend that channel. If you like horror movies, Dead Meat. If you just like movies, Screen Rants Pitch Meetings. If you're a guitar player, JHS Pedals. If you like philosophy or have a sociology degree, Wisecrack. If you like sports, SB Nation, now known as Secret Base. My name is James Janice. And you're watching the Disney Channel. Unasano wait. Don't remind me. Memento Mori. Kirst Jessert. Salmonella https://www.youtube.com/channel UC12241WD64R5BFWN4JA is great for random bits of knowledge. Terrari, look at me. Did you eat a fucking baby? Eisenhower. Binging with Babish's cooking videos are so soothing. I hope Solar sticks around the channel. She is a lot of fun and works together well with Andrew. I hope Solar sticks around, but I think they need to really work on the style of show for her. It just isn't working well, I think. Steve 1989 Rinfo. Something about watching a guy eat various different kinds of MREs is satisfying to watch. Let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. K. Greater than this smells disgusting. I'm not gonna eat it. Greater than tries a bit. Yeah, that is rancid. I can feel my tongue going numb. Greater than eats more. That taste is metallic and disgusting. I can't eat any more. Greater than, finishing the rest. That was definitely bad. Steve loves those things. He's like the Bob Ross of MREs and it's perfect. His enthusiasm is contagious and I hope he never changes, when it comes to MREs at least. A lot of these are already posted, but I would like to give a double push to them. CGP Grey, interesting facts presented in an interesting way. Number file, a whole lot of numbers and maths content. Computer file, computer stuff in the vein of number file. Objectivity, scouring the Royal Society. Lockpicking lawyer, Bob Ross of Lockpicking Legal. Funny guy discussing current events and legal dramas. Kyle Hill / because science presented in an interesting way. Adam Savage's tested. Hang out with Adam Savage in his workshop. Peter Hollins, music teacher who does interesting parodies and personal work. The Spiffing Brit, all the game exploits. Scam Nation, bar bets and scams. Magic, Tom Scott, linguistics, computers and random fun. Stand-up maths, the name kind of says it all. Edit, added some more and fixed. Computer file, all of the hermits on Hermitcraft. Blame it on your twang. Blame it on your lost media is great for binging. Soviet Womble. Soviet's bullshittery videos stand a notch above any other gameplay comedy I've seen. Bald and Bankrupt is my personal favorite. He's a travel blogger that goes to areas that tourists particularly don't travel to, like former Soviet countries. He has a knack for hitting it off with locals, and he also loves traveling to old, forgotten Soviet towns. I like how in one city he heard gunshots and proceeded to run towards them out of curiosity. He's also toured a South American ghetto, in suit and tie, alone, all while the locals are in the background telling him he's gonna get killed. Dude's got some serious balls. Internet historian. His The Fall of 76 video is legendary. Lightwood Laminate. If you don't mind a darker sense of humor, Michael Reeves. Absolutely. Sadly he doesn't have a ton of content, and posts very rarely. Then again, to get to a level of memory of science that he has, it must take a whole long time. It is sad that it's pretty rare, but it is always great when he does. He clearly takes his time with his videos to make sure they're done right. He does have a Twitch, though from what I've heard, it's a lot of Minecraft and not the mad scientist stuff. If you're into cake and science, how to cook that? Anne is such a gem. I love her for debunking hacks. Kitchen Nightmares / Hell's Kitchen. I've been watching those ones a lot lately. Lockpicking lawyer. I just find it really pleasant to watch like 30 videos of random locks being picked in a row. I loved his April Fool's joke video about his girlfriend's back door. Ex-girlfriend.